So today I have my laptop, I have my coffee in my Stitch mug. It's actually Maxim today. You guys just saw me make that. And I have breakfast. I'm really starting to get into the habit of having breakfast every morning. I've noticed that especially on work days, I get very cold and it takes me a really long time to start up just because all I had in the morning was coffee. So I'm trying to add in a little bit of breakfast and get my body going, put some more energy in me, especially on those work days, even though today is Saturday. So today my fiance is going back to our apartment for the very last time ever, just to walk through the whole place with our old landlord. We're giving the keys back today. We're hopefully getting back our deposit today, and it's just really nice to be able to let go of that place. So he'll be back later in the afternoon, and while he's gone I have a lot of things I want to get done today. So I planned it all in Notion and I have it in front of me right now. But today I want to work on my portfolio website, I want to film a little bit, and I want to answer some emails that I've been putting off, and really just enjoy the day, enjoy the weekend. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat my breakfast and watch some YouTube videos.
My love language is your time and attention. Won't you give some of it to me? I've been lonely lately, I've been feeling neglected, and I want you to show me. Can we get back on the same page?
Alright, so I'm all changed now, and I decided to also do my hair because I remember in my video that I filmed earlier, I think I had my hair curled, so I just did a really easy, nice curl. For now though, what I'm gonna do first is take my YouTube banner and end card images. I've been wanting to change these for a while, so we'll get right into that.
We had a good time from what I remember, like Bonnie and Clyde when we are together.
Hey, so I just finished filming and now I'm back in my regular attire. Try not to mind the laundry machine, it's just doing its thing. So yesterday was July 9th, and July 9th is actually my birthday. We decided to go to my parents' house and have a dinner with them and my brother and his girlfriend. Every birthday we always have these jjajangmyeon noodles, and they are my favorite thing ever to eat in the world. But because I was so excited about going to eat them, I didn't actually film any of it. I completely forgot. I just devoured the noodles no face. So I only managed to get one clip, and that was just my birthday cake. But it was a really great time, and I'm 28. I think that means that I've officially hit my late 20s. But ever since I was little, I always imagined what I thought 28-year-old me would be like Jennifer Lopez in The Wedding Planner. But JLo is basically a wedding planner, and she has her career down. She's super organized and great at her job. But at the end of the day, she comes home and she's alone in an apartment in a big city. And I always thought that I would be kind of like that. I would be the person that focused on my career and didn't have time for love or anything. It wasn't a sad thing. I was just kind of I want to focus on my career. I couldn't imagine finding someone in the world who I would want to be with. And I also had this dream about living in a big city like New York or Hong Kong and just going really fast and, just living that big city kind of dream. It definitely didn't end up as planned, and I know this sounds weird to say that I pictured myself being alone. Anyway, my camera's dying, so I feel like there's a lesson in here somewhere. Just because you don't accomplish a goal that you had set out for, because sometimes you realize that while you were chasing after that goal or that dream, that something else along the way is more suited for you, and you should not be so stubborn and try to force yourself onto that path that you have planned out, but be flexible and adaptable because you're human and what you want in life is going to change. Yeah, I think that's the whole point I'm trying to get at. Anyways, it is kind of late. I had originally planned for today to go make naengmyeon just because it's so freaking hot right now, but it's gonna be hot for like tomorrow too, so I might as well just do it tomorrow. Still, I need to go to A-Mart and pick up the ingredients, so let's go.
What's there to say? There's nothing but space in between you and I. It's okay that we change, but it feels kinda strange that you're not in my life. You're the only one that saves me when I'm alone. You're the only love that I've ever known. But we turn into a flower that never grows. I was hiding like the moon, like that never shows. I should've told you that I loved you. One more time, one more time, one more time.
So today I wanted to show you guys my new portfolio website. I've been working on this for a couple weeks, but it really came from me not liking what my old portfolio looked like. I just thought that I tried too hard with too many colors and it just didn't really feel like something I was proud of anymore. So I decided to redo my entire portfolio website, and I started off by making it in Figma. So this is the plan. It didn't go exactly as planned, but we will get there. This is the home page, so I have my links in the top right hand corner and just like a very big title. Then I have the case studies that I'm going to highlight, and finally at the bottom is just a contact me section with all of my social media and my email. So it's really simple, only 3 kind of separate categories, or there's only 3 parts to this homepage. That's all I really need. But something to keep in mind when I was making the website and testing it out in my browser was that I made this section much too long, so that if someone were to just go on their like desktop or on their laptop or something, like maybe with a smaller screen, they would only see this top title and then it would just be white on the bottom. And I was worried that people wouldn't recognize that, like, oh, you have to scroll to see a few more things in here, like my actual content. So I decided to like scrunch it up a little bit, just so no matter what screen you're on, you're going to be able to see, like, there's a little pink section, there's the case studies underneath, and if you scroll, you'll be able to see a lot more content. So that was the home page. And then I also planned out a mobile view. This is very long. I don't know why I made this long. It should be like that long, because the whole idea of it was I wanted to make it kind of like a Polaroid. Yeah. And then I have my about page next, which is just as short and simple. Mentorship, which would be my super pair things, what a case study is going to look like, contact page. So I had tried a bunch of different like link pages, card or beacons, like stuff like that, but I didn't like any of the designs and I didn't feel like paying for it. So I decided to just create my own really simple little page, and that's exactly what I did. So let me switch into Visual Studio Code. That's where I write all the HTML and CSS. So on the left side are all of my images and all of my pages that I have for my portfolio website. And if you just like right click and you can reveal an explorer, it's going to bring up a like your file explorer, and then I'm going to be able to open it so I can test it right on my local machine. Then on the left side is the space where I mainly work, and this is usually like the HTML or something, and when I'm styling it I have my other side, my right side, and this is all of my CSS. But down here in the terminal, this is where you can input commands, and that'll tell you what files you changed, what you want to save, and what you want to make go live into your public website, and that's called pushing out your code. So often when I am working on a new portfolio website and I'm really just like breaking it down completely and then rebuilding it, I never push it live because then everyone is going to see it, and I much rather have my old portfolio instead of like whatever kind of new portfolio that is probably half finished and doesn't look very good. So I showed you guys on Figma what the plan was, and now I can show you guys what it looks like when it's live. So at the top we have our same kind of navigation, and it pretty much looks exactly the same, just with some minor tweaks in there. So one of them is that whatever page we're on, the navigation menu button is going to be different, and it's going to show the user which page they're actually looking at. I didn't do this for my last one, and that's really bad practice, so I made sure to include it in this one. And then in my title, I made it so that every time I highlight over a text, I get these different kind of colors instead of that kind of standard blue and black that you get when you highlight text in other websites. So I think that's just like a lot prettier and I like it a lot better. Then for the case studies, like something I want to fix is like this is a little off center. And like I feel like this could be a little bit shorter and it'll pull up like the contact me section. So I think that's one thing that I'm going to work on and update today. But none of these changes are like big functional like breaking changes, I would say. These are all just like aesthetic things that could be touched up upon. So that's what I'm going to do today. And yeah, so let's get programming.
Hey, you eyes that made my life, you made full of surprise. Staring you under the starlight, you my heart feels so right. You are the one for me tonight.
Questions? Oh no, it just seems a little personal. Yeah, I understand. You're
Okay, so today we are going to be making naengmyeon, and I picked up this package from our A-Mart and it's Oriental style noodle mul naengmyeon. I got pickled radish for a side dish, and I also got cucumber, eggs, and I was supposed to get pear but I forgot. Make it look cute.